Getting ready for this, I wondered about a lot of things. I wonder what it would be like to perform for 70,000 people.
It's a lot, isn't it? 70,000.
I wonder what it would look like if they were all lit up and just dancing around like no one was watching them. I wonder what would happen if I invited the most amazing artists in the world to come out with me and perform on my stage.
Oh, we're going to see
Would
some
they do it?
cameos. That would be ace.
I wonder what it would be like to get so lost in it every night and never want it to end. It would be like this.
Nice.
This is the 1989 World Tour.
All right, so there's some remastering going on or something. Nice start, nice start. I mean, that intro has got like, Madonna vibes, doesn't it? You know, I know everything's borrowed, you know, everyone is building on the things that have come before, you know. That's not really to compare her to Madonna or whatever, you know. But one thing I'm wondering now is like, are all these songs that she's playing on this tour from the 1989 album? Or does she play all of the songs from the 1989 album? Because I'm just thinking I could, once I know all those songs, or I've heard all those songs, I can react to the album in full, right? You can let me know that or which ones are missing, you know, from this. That'd be cool. Color palette's great as well, isn't it? I love how it started like almost black and white. I like that melody there. Everybody, that's a class line, isn't it? Everybody else here was someone else before. When I first moved to London, I guess, when would it have been? In my early 20s, I suppose. I've had a couple of stints down there, but that was what I felt, was that everybody, the places I was hanging out anyway, you know, the venues and the bars were I would rarely meet anybody from London, and I always found it interesting that people would come from elsewhere, you know, from around the country, from around Europe, from around the world. And because of that, you always seem to have interesting conversations, I suppose. Although I guess really I was only interested in speaking about music. But it was just the energy, I suppose, of being around that multiculturalism was just wonderful. But also, I suppose, it's great. It's a moving like that. It is a great opportunity, isn't it? You know, to begin again, or to start afresh, you know, without the baggage, I suppose, of perhaps where you've grown up, and how people view you. You know, perhaps, you know, you weren't a popular kid at school. I don't know if I was an unpopular kid at school. I was just a real shy kid, you know. But I think, yeah, I probably sort of was like, I don't know, in the bottom one or two of like the cool kids. I wasn't really a cool kid, but I kind of hung around with a lot of what I regarded as the cool kids. I don't know, yeah, the guys that were good at football, the guys that were funny. Uh, yeah. I haven't been to New York yet, but I'm gonna make it out there at some point. I love that synth going on there as well. Bum, 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 bum. I'm pausing so much already, guys, aren't I? This might be a three-parter, I don't know, let's see. But I've said before that, especially seeing Taylor do like the acoustic songs and stuff, it's made me just think, God, like I'll write songs like that, and a lot that I've sort of kept to myself or discarded or not took seriously. But also like songs like this, the synths, I've got like demos of things that are very like this, like there's a song called When I Look Into Your Eyes, that is very sort of synth heavy as well, like it's similar to this, similar sort of vibe, and I wanted to make it sound like like the melody sort of go. Richie come up with the chorus melody, which is when I look into your eyes, love ain't the first thing that I see. And that sort of repeats with these kind of similar sort of synth ideas over it, and then it sort of quietens down a bit. Does anyone know Bronski Beat, Small Town Boy? I wanted that kind of feel, for the verses. So the verses, how did the verses go? Everything I've thought I would forget to be with you at the start again. All you've put me through is so hard to take. And it's hard to never see a change in your heart. Why does it always rain? Thought I wouldn't mind falling in love with you when I look into your eyes. So I mean, it's just getting into Taylor Swift, man. It's given me more confidence in I suppose in my ability. I think in that particular song I had the confidence anyway. But perhaps some of the more, yeah, the more, I don't know, acousticy, heartbroken songs, those kind of things, maybe. I just love it anyway, It's just, this is class already, isn't it? I guess I've just been, yeah, I love it. I need to press play, don't I? Visually, this is great as well, isn't it? The color grading, the editing. Great outfits she's got, the lights of the crowd and everything.
Now we may be in beautiful Sydney, Australia this evening.
Just in her element, isn't she?
Like any great love that keeps you guessing. Like any real love, it's ever changing. Like any true love, it drives you crazy, but you know you wouldn't change anything, anything, anything. Welcome to New York. It's been waiting for you. Welcome to New York. Welcome to New York. Welcome to New York. It's been waiting for you. Welcome to New York. Welcome to New York. It's a new soundtrack. I can dance to this beat. The lights are so bright, they never blind me. Your soundtrack. It's been waiting for you. Welcome to New York. They're so bright, they never blind.
It's almost got vibes of like girls just want to have fun as well, hasn't it? Like that kind of, there's kind of that, something about that energy in there, which is wonderful. Great pop tune, isn't it? Cyndi Lauper, is it? Was it? That energy, man. What a thing that must be to behold, you know, as an audience, but as a performer. Some real magic being exchanged there, isn't there?